So before we begin, I just want to tell you about a brand new video about why you cannot just get rid of anxiety, 4 reasons why. If you want to go check out that video, please make sure you do. It has a lot of information about the newest book, or about the newest video, about anxiety. So let's talk about how it can cause physical symptoms. This is a big one. Alright, your brain part. So this is one of the most important things. Your brain is a very powerful thing. Not only does it control what your body does, what happens to your body, it also, we tell it to do things. So if we worry about something constantly, it tells, and we tell ourselves we have this, our brain starts to think we actually do, which our brain tells us to start having all these symptoms of the conditions we think we have. You have a stomach ulcer, you think you have a stomach ulcer when indeed you don't. You start showing the symptoms of a stomach ulcer. So your brain manipulates it. Another one, it's having a bad day. Bad day is very serious because having a bad day not only will make us depressed, it can also make our anxiety worse. And what we mean by this for a bad day is if you tell yourself, oh, here's going to be another anxiety day, another bad day with it, I'm going to worry my butt off, then yes, you're going to worry your butt off, you're going to have a bad day, you're not going to have a good day at all. So what you usually need to do is start to think positive. But again, when you have anxiety, you just think the worst, and a lot of people, I don't think, gets to understand that. But yes, you will start to have bad days. So instead, we want to have a good day. If we had a good day, none of the symptoms or none of the stuff we've had would have happened that same day. If we would have thought positive, because thinking positive could go a long ways for an entire day. But that's when it starts to get worse. Or bad day is where it begins. This is where all of those crazy symptoms and all those crazy conditions you think you have strike you. And it hits you, and they cause a whole bunch of symptoms of it, when indeed you don't even have it. So now you told yourself, nah, I'm not going to have a good day. Screw good days. They're probably never going to come back to me. I'm probably going to have these bad days for the rest of the year. And that's when the bad thoughts, the bad, symptoms, and all these, worrying, health, anxiety will come involved. So, this is where it starts to get bad, everybody. Remember to like this video and subscribe, because we're getting into what they can manipulate. I mean, stress and anxiety can manipulate anything. Literally. You have chest pain with anxiety, and it's insane. So let's move on. Stomach pain. So yeah, that's when it starts to get worse. It's stomach pain. One of the most common anxiety symptoms and most manipulation is gonna be stomach pain. Whenever you get stressed out, your body starts to, your gut starts to not do so well. So whenever we worry, our stomach does not handle that very well, and it causes to hurt. It causes our stomach to hurt whenever we worry a lot, because it, does a lot stressing to the, gut. So, at least I think that. But I just know for a fact that it will cause stomach pain, because when we worry or we have anxiety, it upsets the stomach, causing it to hurt. And whenever this happens, and you have health anxiety, you start to think of all these diseases, like stomach ulcers, stomach pain, appendicitis, when in reality you don't have anything at all. Next on, we have chest pain. Chest pain is one of the most common symptoms also, which can be absolutely terrible and frightening for everybody around them and for the actual person themselves. If you have health anxiety, you'll start to think you have a heart condition, heart attack, chest pain, agna, or however you say it. You have all these, you have chest pain, you start to think you have all these heart conditions, like a heart disease, heart cancer, heart attack, heart problems, a whole bunch of stuff. You start to think something is wrong with your heart because your chest hurts. But in reality, if you were to just calm down, or at least, try to, calm down. Because I get it, guys. I know all you guys. I'm not going to say to calm down, because I know how you guys. I feel bad for all you health anxiety warriors out there. You can't calm down. I am very sorry for you guys. But it's hard to calm down, but just try to. Next up, headaches. This is probably one of the most distressing symptoms when you have health anxiety, because you start to think you have a concussion, you have a brain, you have meningitis, you got a brain aneurysm, you got something wrong with your brain, and you think you're gonna die from it. When in reality, stress can cause headaches because it, hurts the brain, hurts the head. Because why wouldn't it just hurt the head? It hurts the stomach. Why not just hurt the head? So it is very serious because, again, this will start to make us think we have something wrong with us. In reality, there's literally nothing wrong with us at all. So yeah, it's really, really bad. Alright, headaches can be really bad because they can either cause tension headaches, which really aren't painful, they don't really cause vomiting, or they can cause a headache that causes vomiting, known as migraines. So headaches is a very serious symptom of it because it's not very serious to kill you, but it's very distressing for the person. Trouble breathing. I put this in red because this is the most serious one. Trouble breathing is because you start to feel like you can't get enough air with anxiety. It feels like your entire, lungs are closing in. It feels like your entire body is closing in. You can't breathe. It feels like there's a 10,000-pound car on top of your chest because you cannot calm down. It can literally cause trouble breathing because it feels like you can't get enough air. Your body's just so overwhelmed that it can't, get enough air. And that also happens with hyperventilation too. So it is very, very serious because this is a very serious symptom in general, but with anxiety it is too, because that is a message for you need to calm down immediately or something, you might go crazy, I'm just trying to let you know, it's nothing serious, but it's very, very super distressing. Vomiting. Vomiting is another serious one because then we'll think we have some type of flu disease or some type of disease or some type of like appendicitis, or we have all these random things going through our head whenever we vomit. Now, if you have what's it known as? Emetophobia, which is a fear of vomiting, and health anxiety, that is the worst one you can ever have. I have both. I'm a fear of vomiting. So I have emetophobia, and I also have health anxiety. So it's very, very serious. 100% very, very serious. Because it can make our anxiety a lot worse. It can make our day so much worse. And yeah, but what can we do to prevent all this? Walking. Now, a lot of these people are probably not going to agree that walking will help anxiety or help get rid of all these symptoms, but you would be surprised of how much of this will help get rid of your health anxiety. It might take longer than a day. I am 100% meaning it will not just take up to one day. It will take a few days to get rid of it, but it's better to get rid of it than to have it for the rest of your life. And it's better to work hard for something because when something is very hard, to work for it, it's something good. Because having something that you're going to get right off the bat, you really ain't going to have a good result. So working hard has the best results. Moving on, it's the best powerful one here. Not the most powerfulest, but it's therapy. Now, some therapists can be better for others than some, and sometimes they can't even get to their therapist. So sometimes therapists could help tremendous a lot, or some cannot help at all. And some, a lot cannot help that much. But again, health anxiety and anxiety of any kind is different for everybody that has it. Some person might find a therapy the most powerfulest one, while others find the next one the most powerfulest one. And which I think too. It's the most powerful one is music. I tell you, when music releases this thing in your body, it means it releases it. It releases this some type of chemical into your system. It's the best because it helps us calm down. It helps us feel absolutely loved. It makes us feel absolutely powerful and absolutely just unsad. Another one is drawing. Now, I don't think a lot of people know what drawing can do for you. For me, I really don't like drawing, so I wouldn't really have to say that this one works for me. But, if it ever comes across and I'll try this out, I think it will help out a lot. Now, these are all coping mechanisms for all these things. For me, I think we can all agree it's sleeping. Of course, I don't do that, but, it sounds like a good thing for stress. Come on, whenever you sleep, you feel good. But again, if you're stressed and you're worrying, I think you might have a dream about the thing you're worrying about, but maybe not. So these are all the things that can help you out with this very terrible illness, mental illness. That's all today, everyone. I hope you enjoyed, everybody. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments, and I will answer all your questions down below. Please just let me know what you guys want to see for another mental health video. And just remember to never give up, because giving up is never the solution. I love you guys, and I'll see you all on the next one, everyone. Peace out. I get it. I mean, anxiety is terrible. I mean, come on, we can all agree anxiety is worse. The videos up on the screen, I know these will help everybody out with anxiety. I don't know why I'm talking to myself, because it's probably not being video recorded, but I want people to check out all these videos in my, subscription thing, just check these out on the screen. I mean, they're so great. Oh wait, this is